The Waves network has implemented this groundbreaking new technology to do thousands of transactions per second. So at the very forefront of scalability when it comes to blockchain technology. How do they do this? They simply say here on their website, I'll take you through it. The Waves NG, which is their scaling protocol, is making the platform easier and faster. It allows us to handle hundreds of transactions per second and means we are the fastest blockchain in the world. The Waves NG code was deployed on the mainnet with miners tasked with signaling whether the proposal should be activated. That was activated not too long ago as well. The subsequent waiting period is now elapsed, and we are pleased to announce the NG is live. So what does that look like then in terms of cost per transaction? You can be quick and all, but you might be more expensive than your competitors. Here they make a comparison between Bitcoin, Ethereum, Waves in terms of cost, and they also do a comparability between transactions per second. You can see that Waves is a hell of a lot faster than Ethereum and Bitcoin, and of course a hell of a lot cheaper as well. The Waves NG is a next generation consensus algorithm, as I've said before, based on the Bitcoin NG proposal, which I believe, and is stated here, was made by Emin Gun Syria. So they've obviously implemented that. They've taken findings from the Bitcoin code and used that to scale it and make it better and more useful to us. Yeah, it just kind of goes through what the traditional blockchain model is compared to the NG model. It's a little bit in depth, so I'm going to skip through that and just take you through to a Medium article that discusses this new record speed that Waves has got. This is not necessarily new. This is back from October last year. Just wanted to give you an idea of how quick it is compared to its competitors. You'll see here Waves can do up to 6.1 million transactions with EOS at around 5.4. Obviously EOS is incredibly fast. Ethereum at 1.3 million and XRP at 1.6 transactions per day. It continues to say, we are very excited to announce that our platform has processed more transactions in 24 hours than any other open blockchain in existence, with a remarkable 6.1 million transactions on the mainnet. According to statistics, it shows 108,000 transactions, including 60,900 mass transactions or transfers. What is that? So it's quite cool. Waves has this functionality where you're able to send multiple transactions at once. So for example, it says here, a special kind of Waves transaction that can hold 100 transfers at once. This is for faster and more efficient processing. I think that is incredibly useful, especially if you're a massive organization and you're having to do a huge amount of processes at once. I don't know any other blockchain technology that is able to bundle 100 transactions at once, so that is really very cool. Awesome, so let's go over the Waves wallet then. As we said earlier on, the Waves wallet allows you to hold thousands of cryptocurrencies. You're actually able to create your own crypto and store your own crypto in this wallet. I believe you're able to make your own crypto with one wave, which is very, very cool, and allowing for mass adoption and for the average Joe to create their own digital currency. It goes on to say here, issue, store, manage, trade, and analyze your digital assets safely with the Waves blockchain platform. So what can you do with that? In addition to Waves tokens, thousands of other tokens are able to be stored on this wallet. Many have gone through an ICO, and of course they also do support dollars and euros, so fiat pairs, along with Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic, and many more. You'll find that a lot of these wallets outside of Waves don't have fiat pairs. So this is very useful to have a fiat pair and your crypto all in one wallet. You're able to exchange between the two very seamlessly. And I like to think it's right at the very forefront of wallets. I myself use it and think it's incredibly useful, very easy to use. And it looks beautiful as well. If you check it out here, they've got web wallet functionality on your mobile, and of course PC, desktop. So a few functionalities here. You can transfer funds from person to person. That isn't anything new, but Waves has a high network speed with hundreds of transactions per second and a very small commission, so the fees are incredibly low, which makes it as convenient as possible to transfer your cryptos between friends or, of course, work people or colleagues. Incredibly secure as well. Your balance is stored on a blockchain that only you can access. Only you can manage your crypto assets. Your tokens are stored on a blockchain and can keep it safe at all times. I did discuss early on about leasing, which is a great way to earn passive income on the Waves platform. It says here any sum of Waves can be leased to miners to generate interest. You can refund anytime with 2 clicks. Pretty cool. In terms of mining, you can of course earn a residual income with mining Waves on its proof of stake algorithm. This Waves uses the proof of stake algorithm to start mining. All you need to do is download and launch the node and have 1,000 Waves in your wallet. So that's roughly, I think, about $2,700 US at the moment, 1,000 Waves. Compared to nodes, well, this is not a node, but it's much like a node. You look at Dash, and it's a few $100,000 to get a Dash node. Pivx is, in the lower end, but still very expensive. Along with others, Waves gives you a good entry point, and it's proof of stake. So you are staking it and earning a residual income from it, which is really, really cool. And keep in mind, you are able to download the Waves wallet, which is secure onto your mobile. So very, very useful and convenient. If we move on to the Waves decentralized exchange, which I have not used yet, but I have looked through it prior to doing this review. It's incredibly easy to use. The fees are a hell of a lot lower than anyone else I've seen. If we go down here, you'll see liquidity of around $6.3 million every 24 hours. So there's plenty of liquidity there for trading between assets. The fees are $0.01 US, or roughly 0.003 Waves per order. So really, really small fees. The crypto gateways, you've got Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Waves, Monero, Dash, Litecoin, Euro, USD, and I'm not really too familiar with TRY is, but the fact that you've got a decentralized exchange with fiat pairs is really, really great. Like it says here, friendly UI, fast and easy to use. I do agree. I checked it out. I'll show you guys just shortly. Another few things about the decentralized exchange. No middleman, of course. It's anonymous. So you're going from person to person. You're not selling it to a centralized exchange. It's fast and secure. Unlimited withdrawals for crypto. So no high fees or daily limits on how much you can be withdrawn. Issue a token and see it on the DEX, which I think is one of the coolest parts. So you can issue a token, your own token, for 1 Wave. And you're able to trade your own token between your community or whoever wants to buy it on the decentralized exchange. It's not having to pay to list on an exchange. It's completely decentralized, so anybody can partake. That's very cool. The trading pairs are fairly flexible, and you can do hundreds and thousands of different trading pairs. And of course available on most devices, so that is either on your browser or on your mobile. Yeah, I checked it out. It's really awesome. So I'll just show you guys here. This is a quick snapshot of what the exchange looks like. It looks much like other decentralized exchanges. However, I like to think that this is closer to what we're used to seeing. You'll find on other decentralized exchanges there isn't like a limit order. They're only market orders. So this is really cool that they offer that. You've got a lot of pairs here, as we've said. You've got Waves pairs against everything. You've got BTC pairs, Ethereum pairs against everything, with a solid order book and a good looking UI. So yeah, I really like the look of that. So let's jump into Tokemakers, which is the Waves protocol's security token issuance platform, which I think is really cool. 2019, we're probably going to see the year of the security token. As it says here, as the year draws to a close, the Waves team is thrilled to announce the launch of Tokenika's security token issuance platform, a fully compliant solution to token offerings on Waves. Now, when it comes to STOs and securities, there are a lot of movement in the space, but I do believe Waves is going to be the first protocol to build its own STO issuance platform, which is awesome. It does continue to say it's regulated, so Tokenika is one of the first ever security token issuance platform that offers users not only the technical functionality to create security tokens, but the ability to do so within a framework that guarantees compliance with all applicable regulation and provides direct access to the secondary market. You'll find that a lot of the security token issuers don't have a secondary market at all. So this is incredibly important, is to, if you're going to be able to issue a security token, that you're able to trade that thereafter. Of course, you need to be an accredited investor right now, but that is what's missing right now, is an aftermarket secondary liquidity where you can sell or buy security tokens. So it says here, built on top of the Waves blockchain and leveraging several of its diverse features, Tokenika will allow users to select the type of token they want to issue and the relevant jurisdiction for their project. Issuers will receive all the help and support they need from partnering legal services with the wider Waves ecosystem. While Tokenika's license exchange will list tokens that meet the necessary requirements, enabling trading of security tokens on a compliant and secondary market. Right now, I checked it out. It's currently in beta, but very, very cool, and something to be proud of that the Waves team has completed, which is awesome. If we move on just to recent developments, just came out, I believe today or yesterday. I'm a Wirex card holder myself, which allows you to buy and hold and send and spend Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and now Waves. The Waves has been added onto the Wirex card, which is fantastic. I myself will be using that 100%. I use Wirex purely to spend Litecoin. Very, very cool. The fact that they've now added Waves just gives you a little bit more credibility. And it's nice to see that Waves is getting integrated into a product that's got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of users. Cool. So lastly, let's jump into Waves and its recent price action. Throughout all of this, I do think that Waves is incredibly undervalued. It's got great development. It's got smart contracts. It's got a decentralized exchange. It's got a wallet that allows you to buy, hold, send, and spend cryptocurrencies and fiat pairs. It's been on the market since 2016. And of course, it doesn't have a ridiculously big circulating supply. So that's 100 million there. With a volume today of $15 million US, which is always healthy. A market cap of 264 million. Which is, it's big, not incredibly huge compared to the guys up in the top 5. It's currently ranked 23rd in the market. If we go down to its recent price action, you'll see, much like the rest of the market, we had a pretty big pump in the middle of June in 2017, at the end of 2017, with an all-time high of roughly $17 US. So it's more than 10x down from its all-time high. If we look at the markets, if you want to pick up some Waves or find the best liquidity for Waves, obviously right now on Binance, about 45% of the volume is going through Binance. You can pick it up on Binance for roughly $2.64 right now. You can also pick it up on Tidex, Yobit, Upbit, Bittrex, and a whole lot more. So yeah, so just an overview. I think Waves is a really substantial platform. It's been widely used. It's been around since 2016. It doesn't have an incredibly big circulating supply. It's quite well decentralized. It offers you many different tools to use cryptocurrency. I do think that it can only get stronger and stronger now with its development of security tokens, regulated security tokens. If they can get that right and be one of the main protocols to issue and buy and sell security tokens on, I think Waves has got a seriously strong future ahead. So yeah, that's our first coin review of 2019. I'm a little bit rusty still, but we'll be bringing you this every Thursday and Friday going forward. Remember, if you've enjoyed this, please do subscribe to our channel and give us a like if you've enjoyed this video, and join our newsletter. Our newsletter comes out every Thursday at 1 p.m. UK time. We're going to give you an overview on the market, all the trending stories, as well as a coin review as we have today, and a few insights into which coins in the top 500 have performed best and why, along with a whole lot of other interesting content. Yeah, I'm Maximilian from BITASSIST. Thanks for watching, guys.